I don't remember exactly what year it was, but she informed me, hey, such and such just came home, one of the individuals who she was locked up with. So I said, oh, okay, that's cool.
A female that Ramy Ma was locked up with. This is Papoose and Ramy Ma, and they have been going back and forth on social media literally all day yesterday, and I had to respond to this because this is getting out of hand. Everybody drop your city in the chat, let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat, let me know where you at, and hit the thumbs up button.
But I remember the name from when she was away. I don't think nothing of it. Oh, this year, we always celebrate our birthdays together. Me, her, and the baby birthday, my birthday, our family. They all come around. It's like, that's how I was raised, so I'm real big on family. So this particular year, she says, I want to have an all-girls party. So I'm like, okay. So you don't want me and the baby to come? All right. No, just my friends, all girls. I'm like, damn, that's a little, I don't want to say strange, but I was like, okay, we usually do it as a family, but this is cool. You want to have it with all girls. So she has the all-girls party. I don't go. I falls back. After that, we had like a little dinner in the basement.
What's up, Natalie?
Or whatever, at the crib. So this is the first time I seen homegirl outside of when they was in the penitentiary together. So I see her at the crib. Okay, she stayed for a couple days. She spent the night. So this time when she comes to visit the crib,
I want to know how she looks. I'm quite certain that she probably looks like a stud because, like, I think she looks like a stud. Do y'all think this chick that Ramy Ma was locked up with, how do you think she looks? You think she's pretty or look like a stud? Let me know. I think she looks like a stud. We'll see in a second. I haven't watched this whole video.
Every night when it's time to go to bed, she's telling me, oh, I'm going to go sleep in the guest room with such and such. I don't even want to say this individual name because I ain't even trying to give her no clout. She said,
wait, I'm going to go sleep in the guest room with such and such. Imagine a married couple that don't sleep in the same bed together. And even worse, the married couple has a visitor and the wife wants to sleep with the visitor. What? This is a married couple now. This is crazy. What's up, Renee? Everybody drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at.
She's a extreme clout chaser. So I don't even want to say her name. So she tells me, I'm going to sleep in the guest room with such and such. I said, okay.
With
that's
such
cool.
and such.
Sleep in the room by myself.
With such and such now. She didn't say, I want to sleep in the guest room. She said, I want to sleep in a guest room with such and such. Said by no other human on the planet. But I got a lot to say about this, so I'm just going to be quiet, but.
Big ass crib, big ass room, everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I bought through the whole crib, all the utilities in my name. That's another story, but she fabricating. I sleep in the room by myself. I don't think.
What's up, Mo?
Nothing of it. Next day, same thing. I said, damn, babe, you sleeping in there again? She like, yeah, I'm gonna just stay with such and such, right? I said, all right, cool. Anybody in Bedford Hills, can you please step to the front? So now I'm like, damn, this shit weird. The hell?
Super weird.
You feel me? So at this time, I try to be intimate. I'm keeping it 100 with you. I try to be intimate with her. And she came into bed with me. She hugged and kissed me, the whole thing. And at this time, I'm trying to be intimate with her. When it's time to go down, she slipped out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, okay. After she do that, she go back to sleep in the room with homegirl this particular night. I said,
what? Again?
Fishy here.
What's up, Angie?
I said, I ain't no rocket scientist, but this ain't add up. You feel me? So I said, damn, something wrong, something ain't right here. So one time, I had to go do something. I had to go handle some business. So I go handle business. I come back in the crib. It's a big ass crib. And they got like a long walkway to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway. And then on the other side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself.
By herself.
I said, yo, what the heck? Where the hell is she at? So I go up the other side. And when I tell you this, it's a big crib, so it's a long walkway. I go to the other side, I go in the room. She in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate, peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins all laid out. But my daughter in the room by herself. So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? I pushed past that. Moving on along. I hate to say this, but you want to know why she started having so much animosity towards me? Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all. And I'm not saying this because it's a bad thing.
Oh, it's a bad
but
thing.
I'm saying this because,
it's a bad
and when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle.
You're married, sir. It's a bad thing. What are you talking about? And she was a stud. Because you got to understand, as a man, we're going to comment on how the other woman looks because we're men. So if she looked good, he would have said, you know, she looked good, or he would say something. She probably looks like a halfway overweight 40-year-old, woman that ain't got no shape no more or whatever, and probably somewhat looks butchy.
But she has done a lot of bashing towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth.
It did not hurt her so bad that you knew the truth, bro. Let me tell y'all what's happening. She just don't like you no more. See, women don't necessarily care. Women don't give a damn. Women, if you find out a woman is doing something, like say you catch your girl cheating, if you take her back, she don't care that you took her back because she feels entitled to you taking her back because that's just how women think. And when you take a woman back from cheating, whether with a woman or a man, she does not respect you anymore because you took her back. Fellas, ladies, let me know what y'all think in the comments right now. What do y'all think about what I said? When a woman cheats on her man and her man takes her back, she no longer respects you, and sometimes she no longer likes you because she just emasculated you by cheating on you. So, and then in this situation, it's even worse because she was cheating on Papoose. Y'all ready? With a woman that she was already fucking. Ramy Ma was fucking in prison. Ramy Ma was fucking in prison. It was a point, I had erased the videos, but it was a point, and let me know if y'all remember this. It was a story where cornball Papoose, I think Papoose is a super cornball. I think Papoose is a super cornball. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I think Papoose is a super cornball. I always thought that because one, Ramy Ma isn't the prettiest chick in the world. Two, she got a deep ass man voice. Three, she was a gangster hood rat chick, back in the day. Four, she literally powed somebody and went to prison. Who the hell wants to be with a chick that sounds like a dude, almost shaped like a dude, acts like a dude, and is as violent as a dude. Like, so that's the first thing. But what's even worse is this woman that talks like a dude, thinks like a dude, acts like a dude, is violent like a dude. What do you think she's going to do when she goes to prison? She's going to be fucking, because she's already gay. Who didn't think? Y'all let me know in the chat. Am I wrong? Who never thought Remy Ma wasn't gay? Or bi? Bi, gay, you know what I mean? But let me know. Let me know in the comments right now. Did you not know that Remy Ma was gay? Who didn't know that? So you in the hood back in the day, seeing this little young rambunctious chick who got a kid. Remember, she had a kid when he got with her. So this is even worse. She's a single mother, and this is not an indictment on single mothers, but it makes it even worse. She's a young single mother, and I'm not just saying anything bad about single mothers. Just work with me. She's a young single mother that is acting like a dude. She's a young single mother that is violent. She's a young single mother that is acting like a dude. She's a young single mother that pows somebody and goes to prison. Think about that. So it's not that you are just this young person just running around, you ain't got no responsibilities. You're a single mother running up on people. You're a single mother acting a fool. You're a single mother acting like a dude. You're a single mother, pow. Bitch, where my money? Pow. You're a single mother doing all this shit. So that means you have mental issues, because when you become a parent, you slow down. Whatever you was doing, like I was selling drugs and all this other stuff, but when I had my kid, well, my first kid, got 2 kids, I stopped all that shit and went and got a job. Because when you got a kid, you're like, yo, I can't keep doing this dumb shit. So she was a single mother powing people. So that means you have a mental illness. Something is and has always been wrong with Remy Ma. And I got a lot more to say. So for him to actually, here's the thing, for him to actually see this woman do all this dumb shit, and then she goes to prison, and here comes Mr. Cornball, goes up to the prison every goddamn day. Every goddamn day. Every day. And here's how you can tell she was gay. She told this nigga to stop coming up here. Bro, if I'm in prison, I want my girl up there every day so I can see her. I want hope. I want to smell her perfume. I want to see her. I want to touch her hand. I want to hear her voice. I want to possibly get some, if I possibly can, with a conjugal visit. But no, Remy Ma told him to stop coming to the prison. Let me know if y'all remember that. I'll look up the video if I need to. She literally told him to stop coming up there. Why is it that she told him to stop coming up there? Because she was fucking. She found somebody else to give her the intimacy that she was looking for. So she didn't need him anymore. But this cornball is, and if anybody else has ever visited a prison, because I used to speak at prisons. So every prison, I've been to multiple prisons. Every prison, not jail, but every prison is like way out in the middle of nowhere. Every prison is way out in the middle of nowhere, just in case somebody escapes from prison you know, it'll be difficult for, you know, the person that just escaped to just, you know, get mixed into the society. So not only did he go up to the prison every day like a cornball, he also drove like probably 100 miles to get to the prison every day. Let's see. Papoose talks about going, let's see, visiting. Well, I'm gonna look this up, and yeah, there we go. She. Shout out to she. 2 hours. Imagine spending 2 hours of your day to go see a woman, and then spending 2 hours to go back home. And you ain't get no pussy, you ain't get nothing. And she turns around and it says, stop coming up here. Excuse me? Stop coming up here? What? She literally said, stop coming up here. This shit is crazy.
The other day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all want to know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not going to do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out. Because I felt very disrespected. Everybody got their own lives. So
all right, here you go right here.
But me, I was visiting her every day. Dope. And also,
every day.
What was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So right. I was in a space where I really needed to rebuild, start all over and focus. But at that point, I was like, this is more important. I need to focus on my wife. And I just visited her every day. And she used to tell me like, yo, you can't do this. You got to focus on your career.
See?
And I was like, yo, I don't care about that.
Wow.
It just got worse for me at that time. Like my whole world came crashing down.
Listen.
Wow. I haven't heard this one.
He said my whole world came crashing down because my punk ass kept going up 2 hours one way to see a woman that don't even want me, to go see my gay girlfriend, my gay single mother girlfriend. What? That just shot somebody. Are you dumb? Are you dumb? So just to catch y'all up now, Mr. Cornball and his hood rat wife is going back and forth with each other on social media. And I'm not mad at his hood rat wife because she's a hood rat. When you impregnate a hood rat, you can't get mad at the hood rat for being a hood rat. When you impregnate a hood rat, you can't get mad at a hood rat for cheating on you. When you marry a hood rat, you can't be mad at the hood rat for talking shit about you in blogs. She's a hood rat. What are you talking about? She literally pow-powed another person. He's an idiot. So let's get to the videos. And everybody hit the like button, hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button. All right. So this woman, like I said, is a hood rat. So hood rats do hood rat things. So we about to play these videos and this is going to be nuts. But before we do that, quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Hit the like button, y'all.
Mom or your daughter? Will I have the answer? Like mother, like daughter card game. Feeling distant from your mom or your daughter? Will I have the answer? Like mother, like daughter card game gives you a fun way to reconnect with the person you love the most. Sometimes we're so engulfed into our roles of mom or daughter, we can easily lose sight that we both have the same needs. We both may have an inner child that has been rejected and all she wants is to be seen, heard, and acknowledged. The cool part about the like mother, like daughter card game is that there's a mother deck and a daughter deck all in one box, so you both have your own set of questions, so no one feels judged. Begin your fun new healing journey by clicking the link below.
All right, make sure to get your mother-daughter card game. I know Mother's Day went by and I sold a lot of games, but I had a shipment that just came in. So I am back up with the mother-daughter card games because I actually sold out for like a good 2 days until the new shipment came in. So get your mother-daughter card game if you are a woman or your guy who knows of a woman that has a tumultuous relationship with her mother. It's a fun card game. It's not judgmental. It's not going to make your mother want to slap you. It's going to make your mother want to hug you. So if you have not gotten hugged by your mother in a while, get this mother-daughter card game, and it's still on sale. All right. So click the link in the chat and you'll be able to see what the actual new price is. Well, the new price for now is. Hit the link. If you see a blue link in the chat, click it and get your mother-daughter card game. All right, so let's get to these videos because this is absolutely crazy.
You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
And then just to hear your wife sound like a dude, like, and she's always sound like a dude, it's just like, imagine marrying a gay chick. Like, that's just stupid. Marrying a stud. That's literally what he's done. Papoose literally married a stud, and he's mad at a stud for being a goddamn stud. What?
You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not true.
I'm fucking this wife, oh, the whole shit, right? You got a lame who came in front of me, shook my hand, and which is total disrespect as a man. You sleep with my wife, it is what it is. She chose that. She's an adult. That's not why I knocked you out. I knocked you out because you shook my hand. But he's on audio saying blackmailing you. So which one is it? Which one is it? You've told me numerous times you don't deal with him no more. You want to go on Instagram and say you with your child every day. No, you're not. You just started being with the baby after I left.
I want you to think about this. Everything Papoose is doing, and I know he's been quiet for a long time, and you could say like, yo, he's sick of this. He's been quiet all this time. Well, the actual man is quiet all the time, not just a certain amount of time. So this cornball shit that Papoose is doing simply verifies that he's a cornball. He's up here saying, you know, because they still married. They're still married, by the way. They are still married, by the way. But he's sitting there saying, you said you're not messing with the dude no more. This stud been cheating on this man for like years. She was cheating on him while she was in prison. You think she gonna get out of prison and stop cheating on you? Mr. Stud Muffin? Everybody in the chat, drop Stud Muffin in the chat. Everybody drop Stud Muffin in the comments. Drop Stud Muffin in the comments. This man running up behind Stud Muffin after she done left him for a whole battle rapper. Like, and you still trying to get Stud Muffin back? Sir. Everybody drop Stud Muffin in the comments. Like, sir, what are you doing? So all of this, hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all my story. And his story just makes you look dumber. You look more like a cornball. Like, shut up, sir. Like, you got to understand, when you make a grave mistake, you just got to move on from it. Being with Stud Muffin was the biggest mistake that he's ever made in his life. You got to take your licks, licks, stud licks. You got to take your licks and just go on about your business, bro. Like, you like studs, sir. It is okay. Shout out to Stud Muffin though. Aaron, you messing. Oh my God. No, and this is no indictment on Pap as a rapper, as a father. I'm not saying he's a bad father. He's not a good man. It's okay to be a good man, but at the same time, you as a man have to have a certain amount of dignity and responsibility for your actions. The only reason why I'm talking about Stud Finder oh my God. All right, everybody say Stud Finder in the chat now. Say Stud Finder in the comments. The only reason why I'm talking mess about Stud Finder is he's going live tomorrow. Oh, guess what? Check this out. You was cheating with a stud. Dun, dun, dun. Duh, she's a stud. Duh. You were cheating with me with a dude. Duh, duh, duh. She's a hood rat, sir. She shot a person. She did like 10 years in prison. Duh, duh, duh. What are you talking about? So the more you try to make Stud Muffin, the more you try to make Stud Muffin out to be a bad person, just shows how stupid you are. See, this goes for women too. But women are children, so I don't care about the stupid shit women do. But we as men can't act like women. So Stud Finder going on social media trying to expose Stud Muffin just makes him look stupid because he's the one who chose Stud Muffin. Pick better. That's what we tell women all the time, right? We always tell women, pick better. So what are we talking about? You chose to be with Stud Muffin, and now you, Stud Finder, is running around trying to expose Stud Muffin. Stop it, sir. Stop it.
Once I left, you started trying to prove to me that you're with the baby and you're doing the right thing. You're doing things that I've always wanted you to do. You just called me the other day and said happy anniversary. I didn't even say it back to you, Rem.
Bro, you sound like, bro, like, you got to understand, y'all. Stud Muffin is more masculine than Papoose. Why would you sit here like you're a man? You're sitting here talking, yo, you called me the other night. It's one thing of saying, yo, I didn't beat you. I didn't cheat on you. What she's saying is wrong. That's one thing. Clearing your name as a man on social media, that's cool. Hey, I didn't do what she's saying I did. But when you, Mr. Stud Finder, start talking about, she called me the other night, wish me happy Easter. Nigga, why do we care? Like you Tasha K with a ball cap on? Do you actually think we give a shit about your wife wishing you happy anniversary, happy Easter, happy Kwanzaa? I don't give a damn. Why is you telling us this? What? Why are you telling us that your wife wished you happy anniversary? Why? This is what I'm saying. So Stud Finder and Stud Muffin are both on social media acting like studs. Shit's crazy.
I didn't say it back to you. You know why?
I didn't say
Because
it back to you.
when our 15th year anniversary came, which was a milestone, we were supposed to have.
Why do we care? Like, a man sticks to the facts. I did not do this. I did not do that. She's keeping me from my child. She's making me do it. That's one thing. You sitting there telling us you created a little story time. You know how women on a goddamn TikTok, hey girl, story time. I met this guy and he said this and he did this, blah, 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 blah. This is what women do. Nobody gives a damn about your inner workings with your wife. We don't care. But shout out to Papoose. He's a great father. He's a respectable man. But I'm looking at his actions. So anybody else out here watching can learn from how, some men feel the need to go, get in relationships with studs. I'm just saying. So my reason for doing this show is to let men know to not be a stud finder. Okay. Go to Home Depot and get a stud finder and let the stud finder find studs. Okay. Don't you go out here being a stud finder. Just go to Home Depot and go get a stud finder. I'm not a stud finder. Because when your stud turns around and starts acting like a stud because she's a stud, you can't start trying to expose the stud. She's a damn stud.
The whole thing that we did in the 10-year, you didn't want to acknowledge it properly because you was too busy running around doing what you was doing. Now I'm in a space where I moved on. So for a person,
he sounds like a whole girl. I'm in a space when I moved on. I'm on my healing journey. I'm on my healing journey, stud muffin. I'm not even thinking about you. What man does this? I'm over here doing my own thing. Okay, go do your own thing off social media. We already see you with your new chick, Clarissa Shields. Every time you turn around, y'all doing videos together, which is also cornballish. You're not going to see me and my lady doing videos together. If you see me doing videos with a woman, it's a woman that I'm not in a relationship with. Would I take a picture of me and my lady or something? Yeah. And me and my ex did do videos together, but she was a content creator also. And we was doing content together before we got together. But I'm not finna start dating a boxer and start doing content with the boxer. No, she gonna do what she do, and I'm gonna do what I do. But if we both are in the same world, cool. But y'all are in the same goddamn world. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not dancing in no video with no goddamn woman that I'm dating. What's up, Valerie? I'm just saying. So stud finder is a pure cornball. Now, a cornball can know how to fight. A cornball can have a lot of money. A cornball could be tall. A cornball could be masculine. But at the end of the day, cornballism is about how you operate in different environments. Cornballism is about being a beta male. Cornballism is running around gossiping like a goddamn woman about your own fucking wife. Like, you have never heard me say shit about my ex-wife. And I never will. And you will never hear my ex-wife say something about me. Because I'm a man. I respect her and she respects me. Now, if my ex-wife did come out and says, Mr. Let Go is this, Mr. Let, I ain't gonna say shit. Because I ain't got shit to, I ain't got nothing to say. The fuck I need to say something for? I'm a man. Men don't need to run around taking up for themselves, especially when a woman is saying some dumb shit. Because at the end of the day, all we're gonna be like, oh, that's his ex, that's his girl, that's his wife, that's his whatever. She's just acting stupid. And we just gonna shrug it off. But when your cornball ass feels the need to, I gotta tell y'all what, nigga, shut up. Now you act like the damn woman.
Who got all these lies to say about me?
All these lies.
These lies. The other day, say happy anniversary. Why is it that when I went to pick?
Then he says it again. Why you want to keep reiterating that she's calling you saying happy anniversary, sir? How many times are you going to tell us in one video that she wish you happy anniversary? What is you doing?
My daughter up. You asking me for gifts and things like that? Why is it? Because you're a narcissist.
Another female trait. We as men know that y'all are narcissists and y'all project your narcissism on us and call us narcissists. See, the person that calls the other person individually, because I just call all y'all narcissists, so I'm just saying women are the natural narcissists. But when I say, Valerie, you're a narcissist, or Tanya, you're a narcissist, that is me being a narcissist, projecting my narcissism on you. That's what happens. If a woman calls Miss Lego, you're a narcissist, it's because she's a narcissist. All right. So him calling her a narcissist, he married the narcissist. He had babies with the narcissist. So that makes you, sir, not only a stud finder, but a narcissist finder, as well as a narcissist. I hate it when a man and a woman turns around and says, my baby daddy, my baby mama is a narcissist. Where you were fucking the narcissist. You had a baby with the narcissist. You married the narcissist. So what does that make you, sir? A goddamn narcissist. Do not get on this goddamn internet calling your goddamn wife a narcissist. How long you been with this woman? 30, 40 years? Talking about she's a narcissist. Well, why the hell you ain't get rid of the goddamn woman a long time ago? You didn't even get rid of the goddamn woman talking about she's a goddamn narcissist. She got rid of your ass. What are you talking about? Was she a narcissist when you went to see her ass in jail, driving 2 hours one way to go see her ass? Huh? But the second you don't get your way, or the second she start talking shit about you, she's a goddamn narcissist. Was she a narcissist when she shot that girl? How about that? That sounds a little bit of narcissism to me. What do y'all think? So she wasn't a narcissist or a little bit of a narcissist when she shot the damn girl and went to prison. Now you want to call her a narcissist? If you don't take your cornball ass on some goddamn where, go enjoy your relationship with your new girlfriend and stop acting like a girl, sir.
And in the process of you being a narcissist, anything you can't control, you're mad. You lost the remote. So you know when somebody loses the remote, they go frantic.
You're mad.
See, but what you didn't understand was my loyalty was because I said wedding vows before God, better for worse, richer for poor, sickness and health, death to us part. And I lived that out. I did nothing but take care of you. Every utility in that house to this day right now is under my name. The alarm company called me today. You talking all this money talk, you just paid a cable bill probably within the last 2 weeks out of my account.
Whoa. Now you want to start doing money talk? Now you're doing a money back and forth? You said I'm broke, you broke. What man has this back and forth with a woman, no matter who the woman is, about who's the brokest? You said I was broke because she said he was broke. You said I was broke, you broke. You paid a bill in my account. Why are you divulging all this personal information out on the internet, you idiot? What are you doing? But this is what I'm saying. When men lose their masculinity, they turn into the women that they hate. He's calling the mother of his kids a narcissist. He's calling the mother of his kids broke. He's calling the mother of his kids gay. He's calling the mother of his kids a whore because, of course, she was cheating on him with the Eazy the block captain. The mother of your kids gay. You call the mother of your kids a whore. You call the mother of your kids broke. And you call the mother of your kids a narcissist. As a man. Sir, you need some therapy. And a lot of y'all may have thought I was going to be on Remy Ma, be on Papoose side. You got to understand. I look at what is going on in a relationship, and I look at things objectively. I'm not going to sit here and say, see, these modern women, these masculine women. No, the reason why that is not this is because this nigga knew she was masculine 30 years ago when she shot somebody. So we can't say these masculine women. He chose this woman. So we can't do the modern man. No. And then 30 years later, this nigga on social media in 2025 talking shit about stud muffin. This woman has been a stud all her goddamn life. Been sounding like a dude all her goddamn life. Running up on people aggressively all her goddamn life. Being a gangster all her goddamn life. You sound like an idiot, sir.
I had to bail you out of jail when you caught your case. When you had to pay the civil case. And we back.
Telling all this woman's business. Telling all this woman's business. I had to bail you out of jail. Shut up.
Backtracked it. Who account did that come from? Me. You didn't have a dime. Slay warned me. May he rest in peace. He warned me. He warned me.
He sounds just like a woman. My homegirl warned me about him. She told me. This shit is so feminine, is ridiculous.
So when you say malicious things about him, now that he's deceased, I know why, because he know the truth. So all of this money talk that you're talking, you're a liar. All you do is lie, very bipolar. Say something 1 minute and she'll say 5 minutes later that she never said it.
Yes, he sounds like a hurt, scorned woman. Facts. He sounds like a hurt, scorned woman.
She will say she never said it.
And the thing about it is, now she's bipolar. Listen to this.
Right now on my phone, and like I told you, I never wanted a penny. I never wanted one dime. All of the music I wrote for her, I never wanted one penny. I never put my name on a credit. I never did anything.
So now he's saying he wrote all her rhymes, which I believe because she's just a hood rat from the hood. Like, she ain't got no goddamn. I never thought Ramy Ma had any talent. She's just a rapper type of chick. She has the demeanor of a rapper, so, I never really, I was never a fan of Ramy Ma. Because you gotta understand, most women, other than Nicki Minaj and probably like 2 other women, most women have men write their raps. So that's not a flex, or that's not something that's shocking. Most women do not write raps. All you women love to say y'all are independent. You don't do none of it. You don't do nothing on your own. Everything comes from a man. So if I see a female rapper, a man wrote her raps, because women do not have the mental capacity to do a lot of the shit that men do. So anything a woman does that is in a man's world, most likely a man actually did it. So it is what it is. So altogether, now he's sitting there, I wrote your raps. Nigga, shut up. You hurt little woman.
When people said, we know Pat writing that. Oh, you want to go in here and say, oh, I was making music before him. You was. That's why when I started writing it, they saw the difference. You want to talk down upon me. You want to try to assassinate my character. But in actuality,
you assassinated your own character by marrying a hood rat. You assassinated your own character by dating in marrying and having children with a stud. See, we love to sit here and get mad at the end result of our decisions. That don't make no sense to me. If I turn around and start dating a woman, right, and Shannon Sharps me, something crazy, right? Just I don't know, whatever, just whoever. I won't say Diddy's me because I ain't did, but I'll say Shannon Sharps me. I am the person that made the decision to deal with that woman. And I had all of the time in the world to try to vet that woman and say, all right, you're trash or you're worth my time. So whatever happens to me is my fault because I am a man. Like I just said, women don't control shit. Men control everything that women do, say, operate, drink, eat. You take a shower, a man provided you the water. Men, just period, society. You can't do nothing without a man. But when it comes to us men, we don't need women like men. I mean, women need men. So I am not going to jump up and blame a woman for my life because I'm responsible for my life. A man is responsible for a woman's life. Every last one of you in the chat, a man is responsible for you, whether you know it or not. You could be single as a dollar bill. There are men that are responsible for your well-being. Your supervisor, the police. Your supervisor needs you to come to work. So your supervisor pays your bills so you can come to work. So a man is paying you money so you can keep a roof over your head. A man is doing that. A man ain't paying me shit because I ain't even got no goddamn job. So I'm responsible for my own actions. I don't depend on a man to pay my bills. I do these videos, I hustle, I do all the kinds of things in order to make money. I sell card games, I run ads. So altogether, you have to be, as a man, you have to be responsible for your own actions. You can't sit around just blame a woman like a woman can blame a man, because a woman has a different dynamic. She's supposed to blame a man for her life because a man or men altogether are the reason why she is doing whatever she's doing. Even when a woman is victimized, a man did it. I don't get victimized by women. And if a woman does victimize me, most likely it's because I tried to fuck her and I didn't vet her properly. So it's still my goddamn fault.
There are people who interact with us. Anybody who ever been around her and never been around me, please step to the front. Am I respectful? Am I considerate? I come from a very big family. I'm very loved. I'm very loved, inside and outside. And guess what? Your family love you too. But you don't love them. You're very cruel to people because you're a narcissist. And you know what? It hurts me that I gotta even say this about you.
But you're going to keep saying it, though, because you don't call her a narcissist 3 times. You don't call her broke 2 times. You don't call her a stud 2 times. What else are you going to say about her, sir? Because you're just going to keep insulting the mother of your children over and over again, right? Like, I want y'all to think about this. What do you think is going to happen with their kids? What do you think is going to happen to their kids? See their mom and dad on social media talking shit about each other. Can you imagine your parents on social media talking shit about each other? Like, they both sound like idiots. I could not imagine waking up one day, seeing my dad talking shit about my mama on social media, and my mom talking shit about my dad on social media. My dad called my mama broke. My mama called my daddy broke. My dad called my mama gay. My dad called my mama gay. Literally. My mama calling my dad broke. My dad is saying that, like, What in the world is happening? These people have goddamn teenage children. They kids are on the same platform as y'all niggas are. Both of you are idiots.
I gotta even come on this live and do this. But the fact that you tried to mention my children, the fact that you had the audacity to come
Those are her children too, stupid.
on here and say, I haven't seen my daughter, when you didn't allow me to see my daughter. December 14th, when we gave my daughter a birthday party, you came to my attention. We spoke about the party. I said, how much is the party? You told me the amount of the party. You put up your half of the money for the party. I put up my money for my daughter's party. When my daughter's party took place, you had the audacity to send me a text and tell me not to come to my child's party. Why did you do that? Because I moved on and I wasn't sitting in the house watching my daughter while you run around with this lame, come home to me and say you wasn't with him.
He's so much of a cornball, y'all, where she was out with a dude. She was out fucking a dude while he was home with the kids. And some of you may say, yo, that's messed up. How can you be on her side? I'm not on her side. I just think he's a cornball. The reason why is she was fucking a chick when she was in jail. She been fucking through their entire marriage. She was fucking other people when she was in jail while you were home with her son. So you're a cornball, sir. You've been a cuck. To a certain degree, he's a cuck. You've been a cuck literally your whole marriage. Can you be a cuck when a woman is gay? Can anybody tell me? Can you be a cuck or considered a cuck when your woman is gay? Is that cuckery or not? I'm not sure. Can you be a cuck when you're gay? When the chick is gay? I don't know.
Why would you be with him? He's so beneath you. When I noticed that you was probably getting blackmailed, because you're such a liar, I tried to protect you like I always protected you. You want to make it, you want to go on the gram, you want to play games about me knocking him out. That's a small thing. That wasn't the first time you saw me in action. But you know what? Like I said earlier.
Felicia says, I don't think he's a cornball. Shit happens. Yes, shit happens. But does shit happen for 20 years? Felicia, answer that question for me. Does shit happen 20 years straight? Answer that question, please. Felicia, please answer that question. Does shit happen when this is you?
Everybody got their own lives. So whenever they had time, they came up and visited and supported. But me, I was visiting her every day.
Dope.
And also, what was crazy was around the time when that happened with Rem was around the same time everything happened with my label. So I was in a...
The shit happened for 20 years. That was back when she was in prison. See, as an adult, you have to have enough brain capacity to say to yourself, all right, this is not working. This nigga married, this nigga was doing all this cornball shit before they got married. He got dropped from his label because he couldn't stop driving 2 hours one way to go see Stud Muffin. Let me tell y'all something about that. Papoose said he wrote 90% of her rhymes. Papoose, this means that you are her helpmate. You know, a man looks for a woman to be his helpmate, right? Sounds to me that Papoose was Stud Muffin's helpmate. You were the woman in the relationship. because she was running around fucking different folks, which dudes usually do, for 20 years. You were Stud Muffin's helpmate. You wrote for her. You made her famous. She was the man in your marriage. So, going back to what Felicia said, Felicia says 20 years. Yeah, that's crazy. Because that's all I'm saying. Because at some point, as an adult, you got to wake up and start making some adjustments. She was a stud before he married her. So he's trying to expose a woman that has been doing this for 20 years. How long has Papoose and Remy Ma been together? 16 years. They've been together for 16 years. But they were, hold on, let's see. Yeah, they were together for 16 years. They were together for 16 years.
There's 3 reasons why she started to have so much animosity towards me. One was because I knocked him out. And it wasn't because she cared about his well-being. It was because she had been, as a celebrity, as a famous person who could be a role model if she wanted to, she has been behaving in a very
in a very studly way. She's been behaving in a very studly way.
Should I say promiscuous? Should I say promiscuous? She has been behaving in a very not too respectful way.
Bro, can you imagine being in a relationship with a woman and she fucking dudes and women? She fucking everybody. She fucking dudes, she fucking women, she fucking, like, that's crazy, yo. Yo girl fucking everybody. That's crazy.
And it's been right under the nose of the entire industry and everybody. And
Not
people allow it because some of them are groupies. Some of them are clout chasers. Some people, you know, they know the truth, but they act like it's not happening. By me,
I need everybody to click the blue link in the chat. Everybody click the blue link in the chat. Everybody click the blue link in the chat. You see a blue link in the chat? Click the link, click the blue link in the chat and buy one of my card games.
knocking him out, it kind of put it out there what's really going on. Also, she tried to fool y'all and say, what person would be in a marriage with a loving husband, being taken care of, bills paid, and cheat? You know what person would do that? You.
What's up, brown sugar?
Everything would be fine, and you would still violate. Because you know why? You can't keep your legs closed, Rem. That's one of the main problems with you. I could sit up here and run through your body count, but
Oh, I want y'all to think about this. He said I could run through your body count. Mind you, he's been with this woman for almost 20 years. How much of a body count can she have? God damn, she's still married to you now. This is crazy. When you start talking about your wife's body count, that's nuts. That's crazy. Mr. Let Go, as much as you are blaming them, I hope you can come up with solutions at the end of your live, because critiquing is too easy. Oh, that's simple. Use discernment. Utilize different tools to get an understanding of who the actual person is. So, Gene, shout out to you for that message. My solutions are sitting in front of you. This helps women let go of their childhood trauma so they won't run around acting like stud muffin. And then this will help men and women find out if they still have childhood trauma that is unresolved. See how simple that is? Who's the person that said that? Gene? You got anything else, Gene? My solutions are sitting right in front of you. You see how that works? I'm a coach. You or anybody else, Stud Muffin or Stud Finder, can hit me up and we can do a one-on-one and I can have a conversation with them off social media. There are plenty of people that are in this chat that have done a one-on-one with me. I ain't never going to say, hey, you did this. So I am a walking, talking solution. Looking at me is the solution. I ain't got to say a goddamn thing. I am a solution, not the solution, because there's many solutions, but I am a solution. Anything else, Gene? Where you at, Gene? You still in chat? Did you leave? Gene, where you at? Where you at, Gene? Any other questions? So looking at me is a solution. Gene, what are these? What are these? Solutions. Boom. Oh, another solution. Oh, another solution. Solutions just everywhere. Oh my God, solutions. So, Gene, have a seat and enjoy the rest of the show. Okay. Stud Muffin is a traumatized woman that has been traumatized for 30 years of her life. Her son is traumatized. Her son did what his mama did. Check this out. And this is the reason why you don't have babies with a hood rat. What did Ramy Ma's son do illegally? Let's see what Stud Muffin's son did. Hence why you don't date a woman that is extremely traumatized and violent. Ramy Ma's son, Jason Scott, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in connection with the shooting death. Somebody died. At least Ramy Ma didn't kill nobody. Her son is worse than his mama. This nigga allegedly charged for a death. All right. This nigga Jason Voorhees in his bitch. The shooting death of Darius Galabro in Queens, New York. The incident occurred on June 7th, 2021, following a dispute. Oh, kind of like Ramy Ma. Let's see. Why did Ramy Ma go to jail? Listen to the similarity. Ramy Ma was incarcerated for shooting Marquita Barnes in 2007 after an argument in a Manhattan nightclub. She was convicted of assault, weapons possessions, and attempted coercion, kind of like Diddy, I guess, and sentenced to 8 years in prison. See, I talk about epigenetics. I talk about childhood trauma. That's childhood trauma for your ass. I promise you, Ramy Ma's mama or daddy, one of them, was a hood rat. Because she a goddamn hood rat. And her son is a goddamn hood rat. So the way I help people, Gene, is to show what not to do, what to avoid. See, if you want to hear some positive stuff about what positive people are doing, cool. There's a YouTube channel called Care Bears. Go Google Care Bears, and you'll see a whole bunch of little bears running around, different colors, where they shoot rainbows out their bellies. Everybody drop Care Bears in the chat. Drop Care Bears in the comments. Y'all ever seen Care Bears? Y'all want me to show you what Care Bears look like? This is not Care Bears over here, okay? So you want to go watch Care Bears, go there. I can't shoot rainbows out of my belly. That's not my thing, all right? I shoot logic and responsibility out my mouth. I'm not a Care Bear, all right? Gene says, I'm coming from a positive place. I'm trying to give grace to this situation who, let's admit, is very messy. Okay, you just admitted it's very messy. So I'm not giving grace to a goddamn thing. I don't give grace to buffoonery. I don't give grace to buffoonery. I don't give grace to no grown-ass man that calls his baby mama, ex-wife, a narcissistic, gay, broke whore after being with her for 20 goddamn years. Nigga been with this goddamn woman 20 goddamn years, want to start talking all this shit about her. No. Stud finder, you made your bed, you lay in it. And I am here to tell other people, don't get in a relationship with a stud. Because really, everything that needs to be said is self-explanatory. Don't get with a whore. Oh, sorry, I like whores, so I get with whores. Sorry. Don't marry a whore. Let me change that. Don't have a baby with a whore. Don't have unprotected sex with a whore. Don't get with a stud. Don't marry a stud. Don't have babies with a stud. Don't have unprotected sex with studs. Shout out to the studs. You know, I'm not against y'all. And if you find, you know, shout out to the fine studs, I will take down a stud, but I'm not going to have a baby with you. I'm not going to marry you. That's the point. This nigga married a stud. This nigga had a baby, multiple kids with a stud. Now, their poor kids got to sit here and watch Stud Muffin and Stud Finder argue with each other about who's the dumbest on social media. Both of y'all dumb.
That's not what I'm going to do, because I'm not here to tear you down, and I'm not here to disrespect you.
Nigga, you don't tore this woman down left and right. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You don't tore her down. You don't put all her little stud muffin information out there. You said she was fucking somebody in jail, which we all knew, except your dumb ass. You said you started fighting her new boyfriend. Like, let her have her boyfriend in peace. You're a lame, bro. Like, just be a lame and shut up. Like, lames get treated like lames.
I'm not here to do that. But the fact that you mentioned my children and you fabricated after you have already been documented and recorded telling the truth about how I supported you when you was away. Telling the truth about our entire time together. But it wasn't good enough for you to move on and be an adult after you cheated. And I gave you numerous opportunities to stop the cheating. We went to a therapist. Why come on here and lie and say we haven't slept together since 2022? Why come on here and make it seem like that's true? We never had an agreement. Oh, you be with who you be with and I be with. We never had an agreement. All we had.
Y'all did have an agreement 20 years ago. She been fucking, sir. Been fucking. You the only person who didn't know. What are you talking about? Put a hand emoji in the chat if you knew that Ramy Ma was fucking when she was in prison. Put a hand emoji in the chat. Raise your hand in the chat, in the comments, if you knew that Ramy Ma was fucking when she was in prison what, 10 years ago. Put a hand emoji. Raise your hand if you knew she was fucking 10 goddamn years ago. This cornball is the only one who didn't know.
Why was you lying saying that you're not with him? Why would you deal with him? That's all we had. And when I found out the truth that you were with him, you said, let's go to therapy. And I agreed. Then we made an agreement with the therapist. You violated the agreement again.
Bro, you married to a woman. She starts having sex with her employee, who happens to be a battle rapper. That means he can rap your ass under a damn table. And your answer to that is, let's go to therapy? What? I'm not going no goddamn therapy. I'm getting out of here. Sir. Sir. Yo. Righteous for Hood says, you don't know what he's been through. Let him vent. It's not about you and what you like from the woman king. Not from the woman king. The woman king is crazy. When you get on the internet, when you get your dumb ass on the internet, it becomes all our business. What are you talking about? Get your, and I'm talking about Stud Finder and Stud Muffin, not you in the chat. Get your dumb ass, or get y'all dumb asses, the dumb ass couple, off the internet talking shit to each other, and we'll get out of your business. You make it our business when you get on the goddamn internet. Stud Finder. See, he just said when Stud Muffin was cheating on him with a dude, which made him a cuck, he turned around and said, let's get therapy. Cool. This nigga need therapy by himself. Fuck couples therapy. You need therapy, sir. So instead of going to therapy, what a lot of black people do, they get on the damn internet talking shit about the other person that drove them to need therapy. Go get therapy. So when you say you don't know what he's been through, well, go get some fucking therapy then. See, the same time, because he had a 10-minute live. This video was a 10-minute live. This nigga had all the time in the world to sit down in front of a phone to talk about all his problems and issues, right? He could have did the same shit in front of a fucking therapist. You niggas think y'all can pull out a phone and heal. No, your phone is for making calls, not healing from trauma. Go get your dumb ass, your Stud Finder ass, some therapy. See, instead of being a stud finder, go be a therapist finder. How about that? Instead of being a stud finder, go be a therapist finder. Can you find a therapist? Because you sure know how to find studs. You sure know how to find masculine, aggressive women. This nigga love him some aggressive, masculine, muscular ass women who know how to punch niggas in the face, right? This nigga loves him some violent, masculine, physically aggressive women. This nigga loves some I beat your ass type women. What's up, Yoselin? This nigga love him some masculine ass violent women. His girl now is violent and masculine and muscular. His girl would beat his ass if he say some shit. And speaking of his girl, and shout out to their relationship, I'm just saying this nigga loves him some gangsta-licious ass women. This nigga go from Ramy Ma to Clarissa Shields. God damn. Okay. And Clarissa Shields, shout out to her. She comes out with a statement. This bitch comes out with a statement. And I wouldn't say anything about Clarissa Shields until her dumbass comes out with a statement. Now she makes it her business. Do you see how easy it is to make your shit private by not releasing statements? So the third idiot comes out, Clarissa Shields, stud muffin number 2, talking about, I was going to be quiet, but blah, 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 la, 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 la. And I'm like, why the fuck are you talking, ma'am? This is a married couple. Stud Finder and Stud Muffin are married. I don't know if y'all know this, but Papoose and Remy Ma are still married. How dare your goofy ass get on Twitter and start talking shit about a married fucking couple? You shut your stupid ass up, because this is a married couple. Until they are actually legally divorced, you shut the fuck up, because this is a married couple dealing with married couple shit. This has nothing to do with you, ma'am. Oh, I've been live for about an hour, Yoselin. So Clarissa Shields trying to be Stud Finder's mommy, just like what Ramy Ma is. Do y'all see? What's up, Pammy Pam? Do y'all see similarities between Clarissa Shields and Ramy Ma? Put a 1 in the chat if you see blatant similarities between Clarissa Shields, who's a professional boxer, and Ramy Ma. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see the blatant similarities between Clarissa Shields and Ramy Ma. This nigga got a type. He loved these tough ass, broad-shouldered chicks. Right. Clarissa is not like their boyfriend and girlfriend. Yeah, a girlfriend of a married man is getting on social media talking shit about the man's wife. Ma'am, if you don't shut your dumb ass up somewhere, and I wasn't even gonna put you in this, but here you go saying something. You shut the hell up. And I have no problem with Clarissa Shields. I don't even know who she is. I wouldn't have known her if he wouldn't have got with her. So I don't know nothing about her. I'm not calling her hoe. I'm not calling her gay. I'm not calling her nothing. All I'm saying is it looks like Stud Finder has a type. That's all I'm saying. And your actions by waking up trying to talk some shit, going back and forth with Ramy Ma, because this ain't the first time she went back and forth with Ramy Ma. You seem to not know how to shut the fuck up. Because like I said, this is a married couple. You're with a married man. They're separated, which is cool, but you shut the fuck up is all I'm saying. Because you're in a relationship with a married man. At any point, this cornball, this cuck can literally go back to Ramy Ma and say, I want to make it work. Because he just said after she cheated on him with Eazy the block captain, this cornball said, I still want to be with you. So he can still go back to her because he's the same cornball that he was last year when he first found out that she was messing with him. Angela said Pap needs to be single and focus on himself. Yes. In my opinion, and I don't know this, and it's not my business, but I'm just going to say my opinion. I think the only reason why he's with Clarissa Shields is because, one, it makes him feel good about himself that he can snap back and get a new chick after Ramy Ma has her new dude. You know how a chick comes out with a dude? Now you as a dude want to pop out with a new chick? What's up, David? You know how that shit go? Or a chick, a dude has a new chick. Here comes a girl trying to come out with a new dude. Sometimes these people are just placeholders. These people are just like trauma bonds or situationships to make themselves feel better about themselves. Yeah, it's monkey branching. And it actually shows how traumatized you are. After my breakup, I didn't jump up and just get with a new girl and show her on social media like, I got a new girl. I didn't do that. I healed. So the thing about it is, seeing Papoose, the stud finder, come out with a new masculine looking woman that almost looks like his wife's sister, twin sister almost. Same body type, same level of violence, same level of masculinity. For you to just pop out with her, this was an ego thing. And for you to be going back and forth with your present wife, it shows you, Mr. Cornball, that you still want to be her cuck. Because he's about to talk about, I ain't gonna say nothing about your body count. Let's see how many niggas she done fucked, or how many women she done fucked since they've been married. Let's see. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button.
So when I caught him, I knocked him out. Wherever I would have saw him at, I would have knocked him out. You so mad.
Roddy says, Mr. Let Go, Papoose didn't speak for years. You never speak as a man, sir. Never. Never. We're men. There's no time where you turn around and say, I didn't want to say nothing, but I'm going to say something now. You never speak. You never speak. October 3074 said, Rem ain't gay. He called her gay. He caught her in the bed with a woman, eating her out. October 3074, you probably didn't see that part, so it's cool. I'm not mad at you, but she gay or bi or whatever. She's either bi or hello. She bi, gay, or hello. One of the three. All right.
Mad at me because I knocked him out at your event. Anywhere I saw him at, he was getting put down. And I told you this. I still got the messages telling you this. So all of this fabrication, all of these stories about me.
Oh, this nigga gonna have the messages. Oh, let me show you my receipts. Let me show you the receipts. If you don't shut your dumb ass up. David M said, never match a woman's energy. Facts. I don't give a fuck what a woman says about me. I'll take the bitch to court. I'm not sitting let me tell you unless it was some incriminating shit and I'm like, yo, I didn't do that. That's one thing. I would clear my name, but I'm not showing receipts, calling my girl or ex-girl a narcissist or she a hoe or she all this dumb shit that he's doing. He's a cornball. He does not know how to deal with his emotions.
My children, all of these stories about money. I paid every bill in that household. I did nothing but buy you gifts.
Nigga, shut up.
It's photos and everything of it. It's all on my page. Never trust a celebrity who erased their Instagram. They hiding from something. It's still there. Me buying her gifts. All that material.
Oh my God. Now he's bragging about buying his wife gifts. Like, can you get more feminine than this? This nigga's Tasha P. We're gonna start calling Papoose Tasha P. Goddamn. I bought you gifts. That's your wife, stupid. What are you talking about? You bragging about buying your own wife gifts. You bragging about paying bills.
Realistic. If you notice, her entire thing was about materialism. Just fabricating. She just recently told me she don't got no money. So what you talking this money talk? Hey.
She's a woman. None of them have money. None of them have money. Women don't have money. They're women. Women don't have money. What are you talking about? All of them ain't got no money. Of course she ain't got no damn money. She's a woman. What are you talking about?
This is what I got in my account. Let's keep it a buck.
Oh my God. Roddy says, where was everybody when Papoose held down Remy for 6 years while she was in prison? We was out fucking. That's where we were. We was out fucking. Where else are we supposed to be? But Mr. Cornball, he was all up her ass. Let me tell you something. Ladies, if I'm in a relationship with you and you shoot somebody, you're never going to see me again. How about that? Where was everybody when Papoose held her down? We were fucking. We got a new bitch. That's what we did. But Papoose cornball ass rode 2 hours out like a cornball, all on the jail phone like, I miss you. Kissing the little plastic window. Put your hand up. Yeah, he was doing cornball shit. That's what he was doing. Only a cornball would marry a woman that just shot somebody. What kind of stupid shit is that?
So you want to fabricate these stories. I don't have to fabricate to impress anybody. Everybody knows I'm a hard worker. Everybody know I came from the bottom. Everybody know I went from artist, transition to executive. All of the times y'all see me support this woman. Any song, any video she dropped. Show me one post of her saying, subscribe to TuneCore. Show me one. Just show me one. Show me one, guys. When I drop the album every month, every single month, as the year progressed, the producers and the artists grew higher and higher and higher. By the time I got to the end of the year and I caught that feature with Lil Wayne, she ain't come home no more. She started staying out. There's people very close to you. When you did that, they said, Pat, we know her for a long time. Don't pay her no mind. She's only doing that to throw you off of your grind. She see you finally about to be successful again, bro. It's been a long time. You deserve it. You know what she did? Start staying out, not coming home. So I could go on and on about her. She could fabricate any lie she want about me. Any lie she want to fabricate, she could fabricate. I wrote 90% of the music since I've been with her. And if you come around me and you type a keyword from any one of her verses, it pops up in my phone with the date that I wrote it. So all of this money talk on that aspect, that's cap. You talk about me buying you gifts. You try to say in the past, oh, he don't buy gifts. That's documented. You walk around with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of jewelry that I bought every single day.
Nigga, shut up. Like, you sound like a bitch. God damn. Sorry.
You talking this jewelry talk. First and foremost, I have a cash business. So there's numerous times where I cashed you out and you went and bought things. With my money. With my money. You want to talk about property? We bought this house together. We bought it together. We bought it together. I wrote one of your biggest records, man. One of your biggest hits. So you want to downplay me as an artist when I wrote one of your biggest hits. That's so sad. But like I said earlier, the fact that you chose to mention my kids, that's why I responded on this video. As far as the divorce, like I said, she never wanted to get a divorce. She never wanted a divorce, that's correct. And she didn't want to do it peacefully, like two adults, because the attorneys brought to my attention, if you guys agree, the divorce could be private. But if you don't agree, it gets messy. I brought that to her attention. She never wanted to do it. Just recent, and I say within the past few weeks, she's been saying that she wanted to do it civilized way. So we had a plan. She said she wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to go to a mediator. She wanted to work it out. She even tried to tell me, like I told you yesterday, she started asking me, are you done with me? Are you done with me? I said, is that even a question? I'm going forward with the divorce, yes. Now, I wake up to this morning. Very strange. So, what I'm saying to y'all is, the reason why this is happening because you mentioned my children and you lied. You cheated with this lame since 2022. You cheated with numerous others before that. And you know it's true. You know it's true. You know it's true. Look at the comments. They know what I wrote. I wrote tons of her music. 90% of her music, I wrote it since I've been around her. I wrote probably like 3 songs on her first album. If I listen to it, I'll tell you exactly what I wrote. And when you listen to it, y'all know my pen. But that's neither here nor there. That's not why I came here. The only reason why I'm mentioning that is because you fabricated. You fabricated and you talked about my children. And as a father, I was not going to allow that. I've allowed you to do what you've been doing all of this time, and I said nothing. I said nothing. She got mad at me because I went live and said I didn't knock this lame out. Oh, it's not just the two. I said, Rem, whatever I got to do to assist you, I'm going to do it. Oh, no, but it's not just us. What the hell you mean it's not just us? Who is this nigga? Very bitter because I moved on, because I finally moved on. I got tired of sitting there tolerating it. And I was there for my daughter, but I started to realize that my daughter didn't need to see me like that. She didn't need to see her father when she got to come in another room to visit me now.
Exactly.
We sleep together as a family. I started to realize that. I said, you know what? I would rather her see me how she's supposed to see her dad. On his feet.
Right.
Doing the right thing. Not sitting in here tolerating somebody who constantly stabbing me in my back. So I decided to move on. And as far as the divorce, the reason why I filed today was because, like I said, me and her just spoke. And we said, I told her.
See, he just filed for divorce today, y'all. I want y'all to think about that. This nigga just filed for divorce.
So we playing
today. He just filed for divorce. What? Let me show y'all something. This is Papoose visiting. This is a video of Papoose visiting Ramy Ma.
Ça fait longtemps, hein, Ken?
That's Papoose right there. And there's Ramy Ma. Look at Ramy Ma. Hold on. Look at the tear. Watch this. Watch the tear. Hold on. I can't play it because I don't want to get copyrighted. Watch this. Look at Papoose. Yo. Yo, Remy, just be real with me. Yo, I'm out here. I'm fucking chicks in here. I gotta get my pussy ate. What? I gotta get my pussy ate. I'm being here for 8 years. They eat it good too. Hey, wait. So you got a stud? You got a girlfriend? Yeah. Oh, you fucking studs. It's gonna be okay. I love you. Marry me. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Like, I'm sorry, yo. I don't have I don't have grace for people who do 20 years worth of dumb shit. If you don't get it in 20 years, this nigga said he filed for divorce yesterday. Yesterday. Put a one in the chat. Y'all heard him say, this is why I filed for divorce yesterday. Yesterday? Do I need to rewind it? I want to keep moving, but put a one in the chat. Y'all heard this nigga say he filed for divorce yesterday. She don't fuck mad dudes, mad women, and he said he wanted a divorce now? What?
Lame admitting to blackmailing her. He's admitting it.
Yeah, look. So far, she's saying she fuck with me.
Hold
I
on.
believe her. You know what I'm saying? So I want to go with that. But you're right, though. That ain't
All right, the dude that Remy Ma was messing with, he's kind of like, I don't know, he's a little slow. So I think he has like a speech impediment. So you're not going to be able to hear him clearly. So you really got to listen.
him. Think it happened? Oh, that shit gonna be 3 months, nigga. I don't know for how long it is. I got pictures, the texts, the videos of it. That shit gonna blow whenever I say it's gonna go. I'm talking about where I'm saying that news of cheating and all of that shit go anytime. It don't matter if it's a week or whatever. Like, the only reason why.
So not only is Papoose a cornball, the dude that Remy is cheating on Papoose with is also a cornball. Everybody's like just stupid. Everybody's just stupid.
It's sparking because you did all these shit.
All right, so y'all heard that. And again, we're gonna play her basically saying she's been blackmailed. That's what it sounds like to me. What y'all think?
She would have been over. He would have been over. You put me in a predicament, so I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not true.
I would have been stopped talking to this nigga. So you telling me you got a lame running around here bragging, oh, I'm fucking this wife, oh, the whole shit, right?
She said, can you imagine telling your husband, I would have been stopped fucking with this nigga? Oh my God. Yo, can you imagine? Yo, y'all hit the like button, please, and thank you. Y'all hit the like button, 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 hit the like button. Yo, can you imagine you saying to your husband, I would have been stopped fucking with this nigga? What? Yo.
You got a lame who came in front of me, shook my hand.
So I had to still kind of be cool with the nigga to make sure he don't go all the way back and I'm not getting dragged on both sides by Team Papoose and Team Fuck this nigga. You didn't give a fuck. You didn't fucking care.
That is not true.
Talking to this nigga.
That is not.
See, right there. I would have been stopped talking to this nigga. Bro, this is embarrassing. And he think he eating by divulging all this shit. She got all the balls.
I would have been stopped talking to this nigga. So you telling me You got a lame running around here bragging,
This dude
oh,
is
I'm fucking
pathetic.
his wife, oh, the whole shit, right? You got a lame who came in front of me, shook my hand, and which is total disrespect as a man. You sleep with my wife, it is what it is. She chose that. She's an adult. That's not why I knocked you out. I knocked you out because you shook my hand. You want to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got?
All right, so here is everybody hit the like button. Now we're gonna talk about Remy Ma's side.
I didn't need the credit. All I wanted to do was win. Wrote
All I want to do is
in
be
my
a
name.
Play with me.
Because she wants y'all to think that she's this big shot.
I scroll back to when you was in Africa and people was wishing they got their shots. Should I scroll back to then? Let me scroll back to then. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. And there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh.
She with a dude right now. Tanya said Remy wants Pap to still care. She's with a dude right now. The other dude that she's been fucking is in the background right now, y'all.
Oh. What? Ew. Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. Come on. And you got me blocked. Emotional. Weirdo. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What? Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. I am live as we speak. When I type things in, people don't understand. Turn that camera on, ugly. I'm really seeing try to, oh, you a girl. You a girl. Look at him, emotional. Stop playing with me, sir. Stop playing with me. Matter of fact, let me get the Africa post on cock. Hold up. And the only reason why, if anybody's wondering why is he still on my health insurance, because it's against the law in New Jersey while you're going through a divorce to take them off of your health insurance. So unfortunately, I can't. Let me get those ready. Send me Shorty a number. I send it directly to her. I send you the whole video thing that I literally entertained just because I knew this day was gonna come. Weirdo. Hold on. We in Africa, right? I ain't go to Sierra Leone. Hold up. He called me later. He called me back, I'm busy. Hold on, sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 minute. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk. Videos of everything that's going on. Yo, how do they balance that? I'm not gonna lie, the molar carts is fire. It's only 92 degrees. I'm assuming it's supposed to rain. This and that's not. You already know when they give the temperature. Everything was fine. Look at me, you dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff. Stop it. You have clothes. Look, I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff and I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Stop it. You have clothes. You just don't want to come get them. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What you talking about? Y'all, Eazy, what? Like, stop. That man got an 820 credit score. Leave that man alone, okay? Leave him alone. For his child that he begged for, but telling you he wants another one. Let me guess. He's telling you he want a son, right? He has a son. He just doesn't like his son's sexual preference, so he acts like he doesn't have a son. He has a son. We have a son. who is very much alive and well and probably feels slighted sometimes. He does. And my son, who has been like a son to him most of his life. When we got together, our children was 4 years old. They're now 24. I could give great advice. If motherfuckers listen to me, they would be great.
20 years.
I actually think if that was my friend, while her friends be on my phone, calling my phone, literally playing on my phone, because they got my number from this bozo, while they playing on my phone, if that was my friend, I would be like, girl, you just turned 30 years old. You are a world champion. You are accomplished. You have made it from out the ghetto, from the slums, from the depths of Flint, Michigan. You don't got no kids. You have your whole life ahead of you. Why are you attaching yourself to this 47-year-old man that doesn't have anything going, has no career, no job, no income, except for the income that he's claiming off of your percentage because he's your manager? Got you out here talking, looking crazy. He's the one that don't want to sign, don't want to get his stuff out his ex house. Doesn't be there.
Damn. But shout out to Papoose and Remy. This was them when she was in jail. When she first told him she was in there acting like a stud muffin. But y'all, I just want y'all to know that it's important to maintain your dignity. It's important to maintain your dignity. Shout out to Yaslin. I'm sorry. Pap is a real life simp. Now want to look tough. Yeah, he want to punch somebody in the face, but he can't even keep his goddamn women. And if you can't keep a woman, just get another woman. And it's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with, not being able to keep a woman. Because we all have issues. And, if our woman wants to be with somebody else, we got to let her go. But one thing I'm not going to do is saying, well, can we go to counseling? Can we do this? Can we do that? No, I'm like, bitch, get out of here. And that's it. But this man wants to run around chasing a woman all these years. And the thing about it is, y'all, what's sad is she is with the dude still. That video that I just showed you, the dude was in the background. So she's still with the dude. So he wants to be back with a woman that is still with a dude that allegedly extorted her. So shout out to Stud Finder and shout out to Stud Muffin. And, I wish the best for everybody, but my lesson to you, because somebody was like, what's the lesson in this? My lesson to you is to know that your kids are watching you. So when you go on the internet and start talking shit about your baby mama or baby daddy, your kids are watching, especially if they are teenagers. They share the same internet as you do. So you are an idiot if you are a man or a woman with teenage kids and you are arguing with the man or woman on the internet. You both are idiots. So Ramy Ma is an idiot. Papoose is an idiot. And so is Clarissa Shields, because her stupid ass decided to put her 2 cents in it. So all three of these people are idiots. Get off the internet and deal with this shit behind the scenes. And if one person is saying some shit on the internet, you just stay shut the fuck up. You don't never say nothing. Take the motherfucker to court and be done with it. But sadly, what's really going on is Remy Ma is probably broke at the end of her career, and she needs the attention. Papoose is probably broke, never really had a career, and he's probably broke. And they're latching on to young people, Eazy Block Captain and Clarissa Shields, and they actually have more motion than the older person, which is Stud Finder and Stud Muffin, and they're trying to find a way to either utilize their social media following by being with the other person, or utilize the attention that they're getting from being with this younger person. Because Eazy the Block Captain, he still has a budding, positive, ascending career in, you know, the battle rap world. And I know that Ramy Ma is in some type of way a part of the allegiance or whatever. I don't know if she has her own company, her own business, is she a manager of somebody, but she has to be the manager of somebody in order to get the money. So she is attached to a battle rapper, and it's a possibility that she's his manager, and that's how she's making it. And it's a possibility that Papoose is attaching himself to Clarissa Shields because of her notoriety. So you have two old, late 40, mid 40 people who are at the end of their career, and in order to survive, they have to latch on to younger people because they are popping more than they old asses are. So that's literally what's going on. And the reason why they're going back and forth on social media like stupid idiots is to stay in the algorithm so they can make some type of money. So it's sad, it's pitiful, it's embarrassing to see these old ass people going back and forth. You know, like with DDG and Halle Bailey, at least DDG is like 25. How old is DDG? He's 27. But when you see 40-some-year-old people online going back and forth, it's embarrassing. You old, your kids grown, like, shut your stupid ass up. This is a young people's game, going back and forth with your baby mama. I'm not saying social media, but going back and forth with your baby mama. Young people do that. Y'all too old for this shit. Y'all sound stupid. But y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I am out. There was no court proceeding with Diddy today. So we have oh, actually, hold on. I just thought about it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do a separate live about this Kid Cudi thing. I'm gonna do a separate live about the Kid Cudi thing. So I'll talk about that. I got some more stuff to talk about with Kid Cudi. I don't know if y'all seen my video that I did on Kid Cudi, but I'll do that in a different video. So talk to y'all later, and make sure to hit the like button if you have not already hit the like button, and buy my freaking card game if you have not already.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
They ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.